So on number 10, we're going to graph the functions without a calculator. And I noticed that this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. They didn't include a scale on here, so I'm going to kind of guess on here. But for the first one, x plus 1, I know my solution would be at x equals -1. And I see that that's to the second power, so that's going to be a bounce. So if I were to go over here, and let's say that's -1, we're going to have a bounce there. And then at x minus 1, the solution would be x equals 1. So that'd be about right there at x equals 1. And that's going to go straight through. And then for x minus 3, that's going to be a solution at x equals 3. And it's also going to go straight through. So at x equals 3, so if that's 1, this would be about 2, that'd be about 3. And it's going to go straight through. The next thing I need to determine is how does it look? So does it come down? What does it do? I look at the degree. And the degree is going to be 2 plus 1 plus 1, which equals 4. That's even. And then the leading coefficient, is it positive or negative? The number in front's positive, so it's going to be 1, which equals positive. So what this means is it's going to go up on the left and up on the right. Remember, leading coefficient being positive means it goes up on the right. The degree being even means it does the same thing on the left. So that should be enough to draw my graph. So it's going to start up here. Going to go through that point. It's going to come back up. And I see that I already messed up because at -1 it's supposed to be a bounce. So let me try this again. So I said bounce, but then I didn't do bounce. So it's going to come down, do a bounce, then it's going to go straight through, and then it's going to come up and go straight through again. Now this is a very rough sketch of the graph. If I wanted to get the actual graph, I could plug in points and find it. Now let's go through and check our answer real fast. So if I type that in without the f of x, x plus 1 squared, x minus 1, x minus 3. Notice it doesn't look exact. Looks like I need to pull mine down further. And also, but for the most part, it looks pretty much the same. It's just this comes down further, which we haven't talked about. So if I wanted to find that exact value, the vertex is going to be at 2 because 2 is halfway between 1 and 3. So then I would plug 2 in here, and I'd get 3 squared, which is 9, times 2, which is 18. Well, it'd be 2 plus 1, 3 is 9. That'd be 2 minus 1 is 1. And then 2 minus 3 is -1. So that would end up being 9. So this needs to come all the way down to -9.